which one you want on depends on if you're going to interact with chat or not.
Right, exactly. So normal latency is like, it looks like it's like just I'm streaming something and I'm not even looking at chat, because it was like
Right.
over a minute delay.
Yeah. Let's see what this is. That doesn't help me. I'm gonna go ahead and see what this palace is, though there's probably precious little I can do with it.
Okay, I think I'm back now. Wave, wave, wave. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, nope, that didn't work at all. Huh. Oh.
Damn it.
Oh, no, that's not right.
What happened?
Huh. Oh, YouTube creates a new video to show that you're live. Oh, that's weird. Okay.
That's funny. Level 1 and 2 swapped places.
That's very weird. I don't know that I'm a fan. Well, this probably will be alright when we, So
this could be the hammer, so we're gonna see if we can find this item. I got fairy. I got a couple keys, and I have fairy. So I'm life level 4, but I'm still taking an absolute shit ton of damage. So what that tells you is that obviously, like, the life level effectiveness rolled really low. It always makes up for it by the time you get towards the end levels. But it's annoying AF early on.
That was about a 12-second delay. I think that's acceptable. So lay latency seems to work okay.
Yeah, I can't remember I think Twitch wants high latency on because your stream runs a little smoother, but it makes it very difficult to interact with chat. Like there's some I can't remember. There's a thing where they always try to get you to turn it on, and I can't ever remember. I haven't messed with it in so long that I don't remember what it was.
Alright, let's try this again. I think I'm going to try it with this level of latency added.
I'm just purely looking for the item at this point. Here it is.
Hey, Texas Line. So I didn't realize that when the stream goes down and comes back up, it creates a whole new thing. I think there's a link part where it says create event, and I think if I needed to select the previous event for it to just resume, maybe, I'm not sure. Something I have to fuck with.
I didn't even get to see what the damn item was.
All right, so let's tweet this out again.
See if I remember how to get back down there.
All right, so I'm going to close all of this. I'm going to turn this off as well. Let me mute my phone. All right.
Okay,
well,
it's down, left.
So I never played. Let me turn off the starting soon text. I never played the original version of Final Fantasy II. I've only played the Dawn of Souls version, which I actually quite like.
That's the only version I've played as well, is the Dawn of Souls.
We'll just keep... Yeah, we'll just keep all that. No, back. Exit. Sure, how do I... Oh, done. There we go. Start the game. Yes. And I did not update my fonts. Sorry, font haters. This actually doesn't bother me as much playing it as it does watching other people, for some reason.
Well, that'll help, but it's not in any way what I wanted. Oh yeah, now I'm also thinking in terms of Twitch. Obviously, us doing this on YouTube is going to be another one. Why didn't I stream to YouTube? That was kind of dumb of me. I should have done that.
I mean, I just literally was like, I should probably figure out how this works.
Yeah, it's not hard. I just didn't even think about it. Really? You don't give me one? Great.
I feel like this entire intro is new. They've got this whole intro kind of explaining what happened, but I'm pretty sure the game normally just starts with, oh shit, you're getting attacked by people.
Yeah, I think the vanilla one does, the straight NES version.
I think Dawn of Souls did too. I don't remember this intro at all.
I remember, I want to say I remember Dawn of Souls having an intro.
Maybe it did. Poor youths who had lost their parents. But their escape wasn't over. And now, now the battle.
For generic placeholders, we mean use.
I gotta imagine when this game first came out that getting your ass absolutely handed to you by the first monster in the game scared a lot of people that their game was broken. That I don't know that the game had done a scripted loss quite that hard before.
It did me. I won't lie. Like the first time we ever played it on emulator, like
Yeah.
when we were still learning that there was a Final Fantasy 2 and it wasn't in the US. Yeah, I thought it was broke. Because back then you never knew. Your ROM would say translated in English, but you never knew whether it actually did or whether it worked. You know, back in the heady days of the internet.
Yeah.
And so as far as all I knew, it was broke or it wasn't. I mean, hell, just because you downloaded a ROM said back then, just because you downloaded a ROM said Final Fantasy 2 didn't mean it's Final Fantasy 2.
Yeah, it could have been something some jackass put together just to mess with
Right.
people.
Yeah, it could literally be anything. So
I like that this new Fairy sprite, like you can really see how rainbow dashy his hair is.
are you playing you're playing the Pixel remaster?
I sure am.
Gotcha.
Yeah, so I'm
Okay.
curious how I don't know how this plays like compared to if it's basically just Dawn of Souls or if they did some stuff to make it more like the NES version. Because Dawn of Souls, from what I know, like fixed a lot.
Yeah, like you learn skills much faster in the Dawn of Souls version.
Well, my
There we go.
understanding too is they made it so that you automatically gain like HP, at set like every so few battles.
Intervals.
You're gonna gain HP without having to like beat your own guys to death.
Yeah, you will do it over a period of time in it. But I mean, beating your guys to death is still by far the fastest way to do it.
I
And it
never have
also
done
gets
that.
it also gets your evade up so high that that's just what you want to do.
They don't-
Oh, I do. That's how
No,
I
it
break
just-
it. I get them up to it takes literally 10 minutes to get them up to how many lives do I have? No, that's full lives, I think. 210.
They're not using the sprite art, the character art. It just says their name.
Oh, that Dawn of Souls does that. Don't have the character. You mean it doesn't have the character portraits?
Yeah, it doesn't have the character portraits in the
That's
text
weird.
box. Yeah.
Especially since Dawn of Souls did. Which is
Learn
pretty
Wild
basic.
Rose. Now I know how to use Ask Wild Rose.
Yeah, the keyword thing is always weird to me.
I think that the problem with the keyword thing is people will try to like ask literally every NPC every keyword when if you're paying attention it's pretty obvious who you should be talking keywords to. I think it's an interesting system.
Yeah, it is. It's just like if you don't know the game really well, it's really easy to mess up on it because I end up doing that. When I get to the parts of the game that I don't know that well and that aren't really well clued in, as far as what the next thing to go is, I end up just asking random I end up asking like random regular NPCs keywords.
I think something that they did, I think that they end up making that just plot flags later. You know what I mean? Like they'll end up making it like, no, you've got, X plot flags. I'm trying to remember
Well,
like, you know, like,
mean-
instead of being like, here, you have to use this command to use Wild Rose, it'll be like, here's our password, and then, like, that'll come up later. And, you know.
I mean, now, in all fairness, yeah, even just because it has traditional plot flags. Yeah, fuck you. Just because it has traditional plot flags doesn't mean that those are well clued in either. To me, that's actually a big problem with a lot of them. Like 5 has at least 3, and I've had people in here argue with me left and right, but there's at least like 3 spots in FF5 that you just have to randomly bumblefuck your way into the place that it wants you to go next, because there is no plot trigger for it. And I mean, I don't remember if FF4 has anything like that. I think it's pretty dead out explicit about where you need to go in each situation.
Yeah.
But 6 has several of those. Like, if you'd have to just know where to go. And I mean, that's fine. There's nothing inherently wrong with that. It's just really.
I got the one treasure chest in this room. I don't remember if base stats actually matter at all in this game. I don't think they do. I think that you'll eclipse them no matter what you do with your people, like, pretty immediately.
I think there's a small amount of it. Like, I want to think that whatever the chick's name is,
Maria.
I can't remember. Maria, yeah. I think she naturally has, no matter what you do, naturally has no matter what you do, she naturally has higher magic stats than everybody else.
So her magic stat is actually the same as everyone else to start off with. She has abysmal strength and the highest agility. So I think making her a white mage is probably the way to go. There are at least like a couple. Yeah. I mean, I think I'm going to do the obvious thing and make lead dude balanced, girl magic, and big dumb guy a tank. I mean,
yeah. I mean, that's the logical concurrence to how it works.
Alright, so let's go ahead and get her a spell. I think I have enough money to get these guys kitted out early on.
So the only thing I can get in Death Mountain right now is... Like, this is a weird one. Like, the only thing I can get in Death Mountain right now is the trophy, which gets me Reflect.
Mm-hmm.
Right? But the thing about it is I don't actually need Reflect. I don't need that right now. But as strange as this seems, my progression is literally through Death Mountain. Like, that's the only way for me to get to the next continent, or to get to Mido and all that. So I gotta go, the long way around Death Mountain.
Yeah.
Oh no.
I have an extra broadsword and leather armor, is that right?
Lord, if I know. It's been a minute since I played that game. Alright. Gotta take my way through this. Ferry up. I'm really close to another level up, so I'd really not like to lose that if at all possible. Alright. Now I'm probably gonna have to eat a death in this one because of that.
What weapon do I want to give her to start off with? Because bows are worthless in this game, if I remember correctly.
No, I won't say that I have to disagree with that, because I'm pretty sure that I use a bow in my game breaking strats. Because it's I won't say that's an item.
Well, she can use them from the back row. Maybe I will leave the bow on her.
Yeah.
I don't think anything.
There's a golden bow. It's if I'm not mistaken, there's a golden bow that you get as a drop, as a regular, something like that, as a regular drop from there's a town you can go to that. You remember that town you got to sneak through at the beginning?
Yeah.
You know, like, so you can level up to where you can do that without having to sneak through it.
Yeah, that would actually grind on the bad guys there quite a
Yeah.
bit.
And you get a bow from that like is really useful in the early game, if I'm not greatly mistaken. There.
Right. And armor basically always lowers your evasion.
Attack. Yeah, armor does. Like the best way to get evasion is to just put a shield on and no armor, or put 2 shields on, beat the shit out of yourself with no armor, and you'll get where you'll block almost every attack. I could have sworn there was a one up there. But
Maybe that. I'm always torn whenever I play this game, which isn't often. I've played it a handful of times, and every time I play this game, I'm always torn between playing it logically and trying to just break the shit out of it. And I think I'm going to try to play it logically, at least at first, and then I might just do something dumb like strip guy naked for a little while, you know?
I mean, I probably would. I think the game is incredibly boring if you don't. I have a catch-22 on it, because I think it's boring if you do break it, but I think it's even more boring if you don't break it. So, because the only fun... I do get a certain amount of pleasure from breaking it.
Yeah.
And I don't get that from playing it just straight vanilla.
I guess we'll just go run around and fight some stuff for a minute. Yeah, the one thing I have done that's actually a lot of fun to me is to play solo, because that way you've got one person taking all of the stats, and you get kind of stupidly powerful just organically, if that makes any sense.
Oh, no, it does. I understand exactly what you're saying. Yeah, I mean, you're just playing the basic game. You get more than enough powerful to beat every enemy in the game.
One thing
it's just you want to kind of specialize a little bit.
One thing I do really like is you, because of the weird way that magic levels, you can get really high magic stats and then go back and buy like a base level magic, and it'll cost 1 MP to cast, and just, yeah, it's going to be weaker to start off with, but you're going to get like a gajillion shots of it.
Mm-hmm. Hey, Chitin, what's up, man? You doing all right? Well, I hate that I got Downer Thrust 50 minutes into the seed, but okay, come on.
This is a pretty good remix of this main battle music, too. Oh, okay, so...
I like the soundtracks on them really well. Good to hear, Chitin.
Sword, shield, axe,
It's always a pleasure to have you.
The way that they do the level ups
nice.
Dialogue is a little different.
Alright. Mido. I couldn't get Mido, but it was live. Downer Thrust alone makes things a good bit easier.
I think I'm just going to run her out of magic first, and then we'll go save.
Let's just not even screw with it. To have rolled that encounter here is pretty good. This one is actually, I mean, I'm not gonna lie, this one's been pretty damn rough. Like, this has been probably the roughest vanilla shuffle I've ever done. I didn't look at what spell it was. Oh well, we'll get it in a minute here. This is Lazy Bitch Town.
Lazy Bitch Town, Lazy Bitch Town.
Come down to Lazy Bitch Town, where we can't fetch our water ourselves, even though we can see it from where we're standing.
See, I'm gonna need
thunder. Well, that was a good one.
I know what the problem is. I need to give Maria like a staff and a shield, because otherwise she's literally never gonna get any HP. I can throw in the back row for a boss battle if I want to, but she needs a shield.
Chitin, if you want to post that in the race or something, I'll post that seed. I'll run it, or the flags and the flags in that one. I'm always willing to try a decent FF1 seed. All right. Where else can I go? That is. Oh, I haven't been on the Discord, so I hadn't had time. No wonder I couldn't get... Oh my god, really? Oh, okay, so that's the mistake I made, was unsafe path encounters.
Yeah, that sounds like a bad idea.
Well, it generally doesn't affect you as much in playing this kind of shuffle, but my god. Oh, ugh, I won't like it. I'll go ahead and tell you that. I don't like starting with free stuff. I'll play it, but I won't necessarily like it. I do some of the airship ones, and I'm okay with them. Hey, there's a level up. We'll take that. Alright, let's see how much of Maze Island we can do. Yeah, it's been a minute. I mean, it's been a minute since I've really kind of deep dove into FF1 as well.
Alright, so I'm supposed to be sneaking back into Flynn. Right? Pretty sure that's what I'm supposed to be doing.
Yeah, Flynn, that's the name of the town.
Oh, I got Fire 2.
Thank God. There's the effing hammer, McLean.
Yay!
Oh. That was in the child spot.
Alright, I forgot there was this little pit stop town here.
Yeah, this one is a, well, this one's not a... Son of a bitch. This one is a vanilla overworld. This is just an item palace shuffle. But it doesn't... What it gets me... What the hammer gets me is that's my damn progression. Because it's hard. You'd just had to seen it earlier. Like, without the hammer, for me to even get to the Eastern Palace, I have to go all the way through Death Mountain at all. Let's go back to this. I want to try to get to that level 4 palace, see what it is.
I think they
There's
saw
medicine.
I don't think they saw anything different.
Medicine gets a life spell, so that's nice.
We'll go ahead and grab a javelin, just so I have it in my pocket.
Not a bad idea.
Well, because if you hit kind of invisible walls for how much you can level weapons, so it's a good idea just to shuffle weapons. Game's not particularly great about telling you when that happens.
Oh my god, there's two of them behind each other. Screw that. Oh! I would have liked to try to kill them for the levels, but screw that. Yeah, I think I gotta go around this. Oof. There we go. My down button accidentally pressed a little bit more than I'd have liked. No. Is it this one you can go through without having it? No, this one you gotta hit one too. Alright, let's just ferry our way through it. As long as I can stay ahead of those fly spawns, I'm in good shape. There we go. Alright, this gets us to the palace anyway. Okay, well that's the Great Palace.
The guy is absolutely hitting harder than everyone else.
It's actually, let's go back here.
Oh, because guy starts with higher strength. That's why.
Because now we can finish checking the overworld pretty quick, and I can go ahead and try to kill Helmet Head, which I couldn't do earlier. It should be easy breezy with the downer thrust. Problem is Helmet. I've never had trouble doing Helmet Head, but like the life efficiency rolls went real, or the life level efficiency rolled really weakly, and so like one hit from him was taking out half my health, and like it took me I think 10 hits to get one bar of health down. It was nuts. His HP rolled super high. Alright, I don't believe he was that hard to get to. I think he was all the way down.
Did my dude stop gaining sword levels already?
They shouldn't. There's no cap to what they can gain. It just takes a while.
Well, they are capped by zones, and there's some weird mechanic where they're like capped by zone. Maybe it just doesn't hit anyone with a sword in a minute.
I didn't think that was the case, or at least not in the Dawn of Souls version. Like the big difference between the Dawn of Souls and like in the NES one is how quickly you gain levels up.
Yeah.
Because the NES version it takes like 40 years. One of these days, I might get masochistic enough just to play through it, just to say I did it. But I haven't been to that point yet. Here we go. Almost. Oh, just about had it. Just about had him in the corner. Even with downer thrust, this is taking forever.
Uh-oh, guy is poisoned, and I do not think I've picked up a antidote anywhere in this game yet. Nope, you're just gonna have to stay poisoned for a little while, I guess. Oh, does it go away? Oh, it wears off after battles in this one. Oh, well, never mind then.
Got him. As long as one of those things doesn't kill me.
Alright, I guess I need to stop casting fire every turn because I'm running out of charges.
Got it out of the way. Yeah, magic. Making decent progress on the levels. Alright. This is the only one I up A in, but it's only because I have to be able to play in those. This one's not like Zelda. This is where like this game is, if you don't up A, there's places that are just gonna take you 20 years to beat.
Yeah.
You know, or to go through, you know. Like you gotta go all the way back, and I still prefer no up A routing, but for some reason, I'm masochistic enough to play in these tournament seeds, and thank God a magic container. Lord, that was like pulling teeth.
Let me dramatically.
I prefer the.
Oh, go ahead.
As I'll say, I'd prefer the any key or something like that. But sorry, what was you saying, McLean?
I like the scene where this guy dramatically steps out of bed just to die on the floor.
Yep.
And he blinks and dies for real.
So what overworld cave am I missing? Oh, I know, the medicine cave. I kind of forget about it in the routing.
All right. So now we go back to tell Hilda your lover's dead.
Yeah, this FF2 is literally like introduces you to character A. Then is 1 introduce you to character A. Then 2 character A immediately dies.
Yep, pretty much. It's like all the dramatic sacrifices that they would do in Final Fantasy II, except they stick in this one.
Right.
This is actually kind of impressive.
I suspect they come to some realization that they had gone a little bit overboard
Was this
in this one.
Yeah, was this too dramatic? Should we maybe not kill off our entire secondary cast?
Right. This might be just a hair too much. Maybe we need to tone it down just a hair.
Maybe a smidge.
Not much, just a smidge, just a skosh.
Oh, actually, I was gonna check. Let's see. Configuration. This all looks basically the same. I was a little curious if there was a use character portraits option, but I guess there just isn't.
Maybe they just didn't code them into the game. I know this doesn't have the Dawn of Souls DLC with it.
Yeah, it's a very weird thing that they want to
I suspect the reality is it's just basically a straight remaster of the FF2 one, not the Dawn of Souls, and maybe that's why maybe that's the choices they made with it.
I think that I'm pretty sure that the balancing on a lot of this stuff has to be from Dawn of Souls though, because it doesn't suck so far. I didn't get killed by the first 3 enemies I saw.
Yeah. Well, yeah, I'm sure they could keep the straight balancing from it, but my suspicion is that the rest of it is more it. You're gonna see more content from that. Let's go ahead and get this one since this is just an item. The glove, hell yes. This is an interesting progression. So now other than keys, there's nothing blocking me from any dungeon that I want to enter.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't see. I'm in what I guess is a minority opinion with you, Kyten, is that I don't really care whether they. I know a lot of people have been a little put out that they didn't have the other dungeons in it, and I'm like, I don't play those, so I don't really care. Oh,
you're talking about for the Dawn of Soul stuff and all that?
Well, all of them, all of the advanced, any of the extra content from other versions. They're all basically just their own vanilla versions.
How much? If there's an inventory limit. My feeling kinda is those other versions still exist. That being said, it's not always the easiest thing in the world to get those other versions, if that makes sense.
Right. Well, again, like I said, I'm minority opinion because I don't. What the hell is hitting me? Seriously, what the fuck?
Alright, let's go ahead and buy some more magic.
There's the trophy for Reflect.
Get Thunder and Blizzard for her.
Fucking mouse.
2 Cure Tomes.
Let's go ahead and go up and get Reflect. And then I basically got the Eastern Continent, or the West. I always want to say that backwards. The Western Continent done. I don't know why my brain flips the 2 continents, but it does.
Does this auto sort I guess it must auto sort the magic.
Is it just hard? Is it just harder, Kyten, or you just not like it? He's playing the FF3 Pixel Remaster.
It's very different. It's kind of its own beast.
Yeah, he's saying he's struggling with it. He says it's harder.
It's harder. It's harder in some ways and easier in some ways. There's no kind of job sickness in it, so you can feel free to switch jobs a lot more freely So if you have, like, say, a black mage, you can switch them into white mage, use all that white magic, and then switch back to black mage. You know, that kind of stuff. As long as your spell charges carry over. Let's put it that way.
Makes sense. So biggest thing I've got as far as progression left is I need the boots. I mean, the any key would go a long way. I'm gonna have to have the flute at some point too.
Oh, javelin's a higher accuracy weapon. That's interesting.
I mean, I used flags to kind of intentionally make this a longer seed too, so keep that in mind. Like if I really wanted to make a super fast one, I'd start with both techs and
oh god,
you know, roll everything else vanilla.
Yeah. All right, let's go tell Hilda that her husband or whatever is dead. Key items, ring.
Yo, husband, he dead, fool.
Or boyfriend or whatever. Is he alive?
Your boyfriend, he dead.
She literally asked, "Is he alive?" Nope.
Nah, bitch, your boyfriend, he dead.
I say he dead.
I ain't saying he dead, but he ain't breathing. Let's put it that way.
Like, he's not dead, but he did blink a few times before disappearing, so...
Yeah, I ain't saying he's dead, but he ain't alive neither.
Let me learn Mithril. Right, that's right. They want me to get Mithril. Oh my god, I've forgotten, like, all the plot points of this game.
Yeah, isn't that like when Joseph dies?
Yeah. Yes, that's how the next guy dies.
Alright, yeah. Okay, that was
Alright, so now I have to
necessary.
take, now I get Minwu.
I may just host when we do that one online, when we do that Pixel one on launch, because I just don't know if I've got any interest in paying full price for all of that.
Oh, I just went ahead and got the whole kit and caboodle because I knew I wanted to play them all. So even though I'm probably, I mean, I'm gonna try Final Fantasy V, but it's just one I'm not super into. All right, so Minwu. Forget what he comes with. He has a staff.
Yeah, I haven't liked hardly any of the versions that have appeared on Steam. So, like, as far as the old ones, so I'm like, I don't know. I'm reticent on it.
Stealing Minwu's leather cuirass to give to my tank.
I wouldn't mind like hosting and then playing me just like a rando seed while y'all are playing that or something. But
what else does he have? He's got a staff and a whole lot of nothing. All right.
Thank you, Horror of Life. Your lecherous ways are much appreciated.
Yeah, his magic is 40. He's pretty good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, usually I've full cleared the whole world by now. This one's been a crazy long seed. Oh, you know what? No, I want to go down there and see what that.
Right, I forgot.
Since I have the glove. When I have the glove, I want to go see what that one is. That palace is.
I forgot. The way that this game works is it's got a fairly limited number of spell slots that you can learn. So, yeah, I can make Maria my primary mage, but I'm probably going to focus on attack magic more than anything else, because I'm not going to be able to fit all the white magic in there. Okay.
All you need is frog and teleport, and then one elemental fire, one elemental spell. Like there's virtually no reason to ever cast another spell. I mean, obviously it helps to have cure up, but
yeah.
Guyton says he was on the fence with it in FF1. I've heard a couple of people haven't cared for FF1 the FF1 one as much.
I really liked a lot of the bonus stuff from Dawn of Souls. There's a lot of teeth in the one that they added for Final Fantasy 1, so I'm kind of sad to see that not there, but the base game's still really solid. All right, Minwu, let's give you some. No.
One of these days, I need to memorize which. I need to memorize which side the. Damn it. Which side the item rooms appear on in each dungeon. Because it's to the right in most of them, but there's a couple of them they show up. They show up to the. Or to the left in most of them, but there's a couple that they show up to the right, and I never remember which ones they are. Okay, this is a key room. I'm okay on keys.
Tactics line. I'm sorry your kids are fighting sleep. I know how rough that can be.
I just assume it's all everybody I know that has kids has the same problem. So,
I mean, my kid's actually usually pretty good, but when he fights it hard.
Right. It's always the ultimate irony to me that like kids like fight to stay awake and we literally can't get enough sleep.
Yeah. My kid gets like 10, 12 hours of sleep and he still acts grumpy in the morning too, which is the really funny part.
Right. That was annoying. Bitch. That was stupid of me. Chauncey, why did you hop down to only walk back up? I might as well have a damn kid with her.
Where am I going?
Come on. Don't mind me. But if you hop
I
down
have a
again,
canoe now.
if you hop down again, you're staying down.
Like, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I have a canoe now. That's the whole point. Paloom.
Padum. Oh, that's a key. Don't need that. Yeah, Final Fantasy in general is just so self-referential between all the other games. 9 p.m. on the dot. I went to bed I just needed to get caught up on sleep, so I went to bed relatively early the last couple nights. There's Carrick rolls, the super low HP, the one that I'd prefer to roll like all the HP. Yeah, that's a bitch to get down. I don't want to waste that level, but I don't see that I have a choice.
I don't need to buy her.
Late.
I'm gonna buy her weapon.
I still think I probably need to get that item. God dang it.
Ooh. Alright, so...
Oh, come on.
Link, Protect, and Shell.
I don't want to go too long in here.
The main problem with this game, magic, is, and it's the same problem I have with Secret of Mana to a certain extent, is they want you to grind every spell individually rather than, you know, be like, you're just better at magic. So it's like, if I want to use buff and debuff magic, am I going to have to sit there and grind using Blink in every battle? And like, yes, you will. So it kind of makes those spells a lot less worth using.
Oh no, it absolutely does. Yeah, having to grind every spell is, instead of like some organic version. Oh wow, there was okay.
Going like, I don't mind grinding the attack magic because I can totally just be like, okay, this chick is just gonna do attack magic until she's out of attack magic, you know?
Mm-hmm.
But like the white magic is such a bitch to use. In fact, I need to switch her back to using magic now.
Did I go right? But I don't have a key. I did go down and go right. Did I go down and go... Oh. If I went down, I went left.
Sasquatch.
Sure Sasquatch? Samsquatch? I went this way, yeah.
Yeah, grinding every spell is a big, dumb pain in the butt. And I'm just not going to do it. We're just going to be a very white magic deficient kind of party.
Oh, God help you, Titan, if that's what you're trying to do. He's trying to do a basically a minimalist run of FF2.
Why?
We don't know.
I'm not even really sure how you would define a minimalist run of Final Fantasy II.
Lowest, trying to just keep the lowest stats possible.
I think I just walked to the Empire by mistake. Whoops.
I don't have any fucking clue where this item is. I'm wasting a lot of time on it.
Maybe I should save before going in here.
Hashtag. He says basically hashtag oops all blood sword or Tactics Lion does.
Oh, this is the town where everyone's like a zombie for some reason.
Zombie.
Means I probably can't buy weapons from them. Oh, I totally can.
Oh, was it right there the whole time? No? Damn it. Still haven't found it, okay. This item is in hiding. I'd really like to have that key, but oh well. There we go. Just God bless it. If this doesn't take me to the item room, ugh. Nope. Thing is, I don't remember if this one's to the right or to the left, so maybe making... Son of a bitch.
Just stuff I can't afford.
Problem is, I'm running out of places. I'm running out of places to check. Shit.
Oh, that actually raises his evasion. I guess Karasses are light armor in this game.
A cuirass would, I mean,
like
in most things, a cuirass would generally be considered light armor.
Is it like a vest, basically, as opposed to, like, actually plated armor?
It's not plate at all, yeah. It's like, a cuirass is like, it's kind of more like studded leather.
Gotcha. Well, except this says silver, but whatever. Asuna.
Well, I was
Asuna-
just giving you
No,
yeah,
I
like a
know.
comparison. Yeah.
But yeah, I got what you're saying.
Like they're kind of one of the ironies of the whole one. Damn it. It's one of the ironies was like everybody like a good like a stout like studded brigandine and stuff is pretty much as good as a is good as anything else, as good as plate armor in a lot of cases. Like it's very protective. Having to eat a lot of deaths here.
Just occurred to me. I have not checked. I forget how. Oh, you can target everyone, but I don't think you can target everyone if you're auto attacking.
It's this room, right? If I could just prematurely cast Fairy, I'm gonna be pissed. Potion. Damn it. Didn't need that either. Alright, well that's 3 palaces down anyway. Mark that the wrong one.
I forgot how in this game, like, you can literally just walk most of the world map in a hurry from the beginning if you want to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the way I break the game involves going to Mazidia early.
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that being a thing you could absolutely do. I'm kind of just going in the completely wrong direction right now, but that's okay. I'm just trying to grind up a little bit. Uh-oh, may have gone out of my depth a little bit here.
Yeah, I couldn't. What the hell just. Oh, fucking eyeballs. God dang it.
Fucking eyeballs.
Fucking eyeballs, man. Yeah, the flying eyeballs are bitches. Hey, I timed that one right, I think. This is the second one, isn't it?
Uh-oh, please don't kill Maria.
Maria. Another thing is, like, if they were going to do a remaster, to me, one of the biggest things I would fix would be I would figure out some way to have Leon have commensurate levels to you by the time you get him, instead of having to redo a whole entire character.
See, I don't
Like,
remember
I just end up
where Leon comes in.
Very, very end of the game. After Ricard dies. Alright, there's upper thrust, which helps. The only 2 significant items that I have left, this is shield, are the boots, and I gotta have the boots, and the key would be really nice.
What is this random place I've wandered off to? Like
I mean, I could use.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do that yet.
Yeah, I could use another couple heart statics lion for your joke, but yeah, the breaking strategy refers. You basically teleport. You get teleport up to level 10, and then you get teleport up to level like 10 or so, and then you go down. Then you basically save abuse your way down to buy like tents or whatever, and save abuse your way down to Mazidia early, and get a whole bunch of shit from Mazidia that you're not supposed to have until way later in the game. Like you go briefly into Mizidia Cave.
Yeah, I think I need Maria's evasion to get higher before I put her on a bow, because this is just not... Give her a... Go with the dagger and... Oh, did I sell a buckler by accident? Well, guess she doesn't get to use a buckler yet.
See what this one is. Probably another magic container. Fucking candle. A little bit late, but I'll still take it nonetheless. Would have made Death Mountain a hell of a lot easier.
Maybe I'll just give her 2 fucking shields and just never have her use a weapon.
It'll get her evade up pretty ridiculously fast.
Yeah, let's just do that, because I'm literally just going to have her cast spells every turn.
I don't remember where it is. There's a... God dang it. Diablo del Rio.
I do remember that being something that I noticed from doing a solo run, that like by the end of the game, nothing could touch me. Like my evasion stat was just amazingly stupid high.
And like you can basically hit that point in like 10 minutes of grinding. Oh no.
Alright, let's buy.
I got 2 palaces left, and one of them is in Death Valley. Which is fine.
Yeah, okay, her evasion now is 64. That's pretty
nice.
Good.
Yeah, that's pretty ridiculous. Hey, Animus United, what's up, man? Oh, let's go ahead and do this check up here first.
Yeah, so the way it works is shields give you evasion, but also using a shield increases your natural evasion over time. Somehow.
Somehow. It's magic, you know. Never believe it's not so.
Okay, so I can sell that, and I can sell...
Another heart. Nothing else, that makes my survivability a little better, so I'll take it. Hey, Animus! This one I kind of so it depends. Usually, like they can be really fast or really slow. Like there's a lot of variants. The flag set I kind of chose with this one, by definition, was going to result in it being a slower seed. It's just those, you're forced to go through all the crazy connectors. Hey, do you Animus? Since y'all did the race, do y'all use Z Helper? And if so, not Z Helper, Emo Tracker for Zelda. And if so, what is the one I've never figured out for the eastern continent? The second row from the bottom, there's a check that just has a hammer with a forest, and I don't know. I've never figured out what that check's supposed to be representative of.
Oh, I didn't say at the end. Whoopsie.
Because the new Kasuto checks are in the last row, and they're both. One of them is the spell container check, and one of them is the spell check. Which I don't have spells. Thank God. That's nice. I've never been able to figure out what one that is.
So what you can do is you want to level up each person with more than one weapon
Nice.
eventually, because eventually you can take off that shield and your natural evasion will be super high.
Well, you want sword event. You want the sword eventually too, because you're gonna want to use blood swords at the end of the game.
Yeah, well, I mean, who wouldn't? Can you buy those in this game?
Somehow or another I end up with 4 of them. I don't remember how you do it. It's been a while. I literally use I can't remember who wrote it, but I use a Talking Time guide to play it. Why can I not remember who did it? He does a great job. Okay, so that's just to say that you found New Kasuto. Gotcha.
Yeah, because isn't there a way that you could have to hunt for New Kasuto depending on your flags?
Yes. Yeah, if it's a randomized overworld, you have to hunt for it. It's always going to be in a tile separated from the rest of it, which I just recently learned. I'll take that.
Oh, is this where I meet Sid?
Sidolphus. Okay. See, so I get it. Yeah, I assumed the Three-Eyed Rock one was the sand check to the right of it, the heart container to the right of Three-Eyed Rock.
No, there's
But
like
that
a
whistle
difference.
check is literally for Three-Eyed Rock. Okay. Makes sense.
Oh wow, I forgot I can just rent Sid to fly me anywhere at this point in the game already. This game is weird.
It is a very weird game. But I mean, what's his face, Iwata or whatever his name is that made it is weird. I don't know why I can never remember his name. Is it Satoru Iwata?
No. Iwata is the guy from Nintendo. It's Kawazu.
See, for some reason, I want to say it's Satoru Iwata every time, and I don't remember whatever word you just said.
Iwata was the beloved former
Yeah.
president of Nintendo.
Right. For some reason, I get the two of them confused all the time. I don't particularly know why. I just do.
But yeah, there's something, and I don't know how it works, but there's something where once you get to a certain proficiency level, you can't go any higher against certain classes of enemies. Like the enemies have a hidden class, and
that would make sense. Yeah.
So Farion has stopped gaining sword levels at level 3, sword and shield levels, and so has Guy. He's stopped gaining stuff at level 3. So, really, unless I want to just leave him there, and obviously, I'm going to want him to have his highest weapon at sword, but I might want to switch him to, say, an axe or something, just so if I find a badass axe, he can hit people pretty hard with it.
Right. This one is 3 or 6. They're the only palace. I know when I'm in 3 or 6, but I don't know how to tell the difference between 3 and 6 yet. When I'm in them. I can't, this is, I can sometimes play these flags, because this is a shuffled palace, not...
Well, no, it's showing they are learning some stuff past 3. Oh, whatever.
You can. I know for a fact you can get up to level 10 reflect from just the original area, outside Flynn.
I think magic works different from weapons.
Okay, yeah, the weapons I do not know. I was thinking because I grind once and then never grind again, and I was thinking when I do my starting grind, I always get up to level 7.
Anyways. Alright, so I have to find Joseph.
Yosef. You gotta find Joseph so his butt can go die.
Always use up all of your magic to give yourself cures before sleeping in the inn, so you sleep in the inn with full life.
Oh yeah, don't the inns pay or they cost based on how much life they restore?
Well, life, it's some sort of, well, it's more so that you're getting those cure levels before you max out everything. Because you might as well. Alright, wait, what did she say?
Oh, come on, bot. Thank you. Oh, that's the easiest that room could have rolled, probably. Damn it.
Wow, Mace is actually surprisingly strong.
I want to get the key just because I still don't have the damn any key. And I only got one overworld check left. Stupid of me. That was a dumb death. That one was a particularly dumb death.
Don't want bronze armor. Might take...
If you grind for a little bit, like if you grind your teleport up for a little bit...
I don't have teleport yet.
How the hell do you not have teleport?
I don't know where you find teleport, but it's not in the first town.
Maybe that's where you go, maybe... No, I grind it to get... Do you have frog?
No. The first town literally has fire, blizzard, thunder, and cure. That's all you get to start the
I
game.
always have frog and teleport before I ever even do anything in the game.
Minwu,
Like,
I think...
I literally go to Flynn.
Do you go with Minwu after you do the first
Yes.
Flynn thing? Because I think
Yeah, I
Flynn
do have-
comes with teleport. I mean, I think Minwu comes with teleport.
Yeah, I do go with Minwu. Man. These
Alright.
fucking key doors. Like, that's just shit. You know what? Fuck it. You can die like a little blue iron knuckle bitch.
You know what? I'm just going to try and turn Farion into a dodge tank, too. I'm just going to go with the best... Oh, but that actually raises his evasion, too. I don't want to make him naked, do I? I could. It'd be kind of funny.
Ugh. How many hits can that mofro take?
This is one reason why I actually really liked the remake of Final Fantasy XII, because the way that they give you classes and limit your
Thank
selection
God.
of weapons and armor made Final Fantasy XII finally make sense to me, because I remember I would always try to put on the heaviest armor, but then it would bring a lot of your other stats down, and there's teleport, by the way.
I never micromanaged 12 to that extent. Like, I really want to play Zodiac Age.
Zodiac
But
Age is
my problem is
fantastic.
Yeah, my problem is everybody ended up being the same kind of no matter what I did.
Yeah, Zodiac Age really makes your guys
And I
feel
would
unique.
prioritize. Yeah, I mean, I understood it enough to, like, you know, do certain prioritization with it.
I got literally to the very end of the game and then kind of stalled out. Like, I was just kind of like, I just got super burnt out.
That game is very long and does somewhat have... Why did I go do that? Does somewhat have that effect. So I could understand that completely.
All right, so they want me to... he wants me to rescue. So you don't actually get Joseph the first time, because Minwu has to make a dramatic sacrifice first.
Right.
You have to go to the cave or falls or whatever and rescue his people.
Yeah, I think what it is what I do is I level up certain things with Minwu using teleport in Flynn, if I remember how I do it. And I level up certain things with Minwu using teleport, and then I go to Mazidia and get frog and teleport in Mazidia.
Truth
And then
be-
that's before I ever do any actual story content in the game.
Truth be told, I tend to find breaking strategies just really boring unless it's a game I already know and love, if that makes any sense. Like, you know, trying to break, I don't know, not that I do this, but if I was to try to break, like, Links to the Past over my knee, that would be fun to me. And I do. I, like, try to maximize everything before I go into a dungeon, you know.
Yeah,
But-
and see, I'm the opposite. Like, I generally don't I don't find like breaking strats on Final Fantasy. I really enjoy Final Fantasy VIII, but I don't really enjoy breaking strats on it.
Yeah, like, well, I don't actually like Final Fantasy VIII that much, but yeah,
I do.
like,
See, I really like. I adore Final Fantasy VIII.
I
mean, it's so easy to break it, but I don't really have fun breaking it. Whereas I don't like Final Fantasy II, so like breaking it is fun because it's funny. And then like this, I just don't find the game fun otherwise without doing it.
yeah.
So that's got, like I told you, it's a catch-22.
Maria's carrying 2 shields and she just got hit. The hell, Maria?
Damn it, that was a dead end, wasn't it? Oh, this dungeon's a bitch. I still don't know if it's 3 or 6. I mean, the item room. I haven't run into. This should be 3 because I haven't run into the 6 rooms yet. Yeah, this should be 3. Yeah, screw fighting that guy again.
Yeah, like getting it doesn't take much to get like to the point where you're not taking any damage in this game, at least early on.
Oh yeah, it really doesn't. Like
Where in
it's
the world
it's
is-
super easy to break.
I misheard something Joseph said because I didn't know where the hell I was supposed to be going. Ask Mithril. Bunch of people from Salmon being forced to work in a cave at Summit Falls. Right.
Joseph's in the town. You got to go hunt him.
No,
in
I'm
the
talking to
town.
him right now.
Oh, okay.
Right, but it doesn't. Where is Summit Falls? Because it's not the place.
Isn't that up north? Isn't that north of you?
Well, somewhere around here. I can't go through the ice field. Is the thing.
Yeah, Joseph. Doesn't Joseph give you the thing that lets you go through the ice field?
No, that's all later. Like that's when he comes with you later.
Oh,
You have to go rescue his men from Summit Falls, and then he joins you, and then you go actually get the mithril from the cave past the ice field or something like that.
right. Yeah, you go across the ice field, which is something I always thought cool about the game, that it actually had that, because that's one that's not really present in any of the others.
Yeah, at least they were like they got 2 games in, and then they were like, oh, we should probably start getting creative with our mobility.
Right.
And then they had a submarine in the 3rd game, so I guess it's kind of a trend for them. Oh, here we go. Well,
And
here's the
Submarine
falls.
comes back in 5 and 7.
Well, here's Falls. Where is the cave?
Your mother, Trebek. I need to go back in. I need to go back in there and game over real quick. Get my full life complement back. Here we
Oh,
go.
someone finally hit Maria. They were like, wait, if we use arrows, they're not as good at dodging those.
Ugh.
There's the
One
cave.
more.
That's what I
God
was looking
dang. Ugh. Pain in the ass.
Oh, I never bought any tents or anything. I don't even know if they have tents in this game. Oh well, YOLO.
I learned a couple of places that I didn't know existed on. Oh, Twitch froze. Hazeland has a lot of problems with Twitch. I didn't know this spot right here existed until I did that entrance shuffle. And there's actually one up over here to the left that I didn't know was there.
All right, so there's a treasure up here. I do like the map in this. It's definitely lazy for, you know, if you don't know the game, but it's nice to be able to just glance and go, okay, where are all the treasure boxes at?
Ah, very good. Verity's low enough now. I can get through this without any trouble. Yeah, once I started hitting a couple of the higher magical levels, they really started getting easier. Oh, we're grateful to have you in whatever capacity, Tactics Line.
Might be the agility stat that raises your base evasion. I'm not sure how that works.
I don't either. Like, I don't know. There's so many of the nuances of that game I still don't know. Let's just go with it. Alright, now this connector cave.
Oh no!
Ugh. Thought I heard the fire. I did hear the fire sound effect. Now I'll have to eat a death in the next one, but it'll be fine. Ugh, finally saw a slight attack spike with that last attack level up.
Oh no, this map absolutely was not in the original. It wasn't in Dawn of Souls either. They added a lot of this stuff. I think Dawn of Souls
okay.
just had the world map.
Okay, that's interesting. Yeah. Yeah, I knew that was going to happen. Still, it be what it be. Oh, and then at the end there were those invisible bastards.
Garlic? Wait, what the hell does garlic do?
Good question. I don't know the answer to that one. Kills Dracula.
Deals damage to the undead. I didn't know that was an item in this game.
Heals damage or
No,
deals?
deals
Okay.
damage to the undead.
As I say, okay. I mean, well, it's somewhat apropos. Alright, so this is Palace 6. Wow, that means Palace 5 rolled in generic Palace 5. Like, do you even rando, bro? I hate this particular room right here. Yeah, it's a dead end. Alright, well, let's go down first and then up. Okay. Really just shit firing all over me. Why don't you, Eyeball?
I mean, that's what they do best.
Mm-hmm. Damn it, this is gonna be the item then. Well, I'm stuck in the fight, so here we go.
See if I can get them some MP in this level.
Oh, cool. So that's how you get that jackhammer strat to work. I don't think I'd ever actually done it before. Interesting.
What's that?
There's a particular jackhammer strat with Rabenak, the blue iron knuckle boss.
Yeah.
If you can get him in the corner, like normally, like jackhammer doesn't work on blue iron knuckle or on iron knuckles at all. But if you get Rabenak in a corner, in just the right spot, you can use jackhammer on him. Oh, that blocked the boss. Okay, so here we go. Making progress. I don't have life, but I might have enough for shit. So maybe I can tank at least 8 hit. Yeah, I've seen it done. Like I've watched it done on the disc on the tournament, but I had never gotten it to work before. I hope he rolled a shit ton of HP. For some reason, what's his face? Barba always seems to roll a shit ton of HP. Oh no! Oh no! My momentum caught. I got caught in a weird backwards momentum spike.
Oh no!
Yeah, and I fell off, and he was just right at dead too. Yeah, Barba's really annoying. Yeah, that was weird. I don't really know how that... It was some super fast backward jump.
Oh, I didn't know that. So you can go in with double shields, and when you attack, you use your hands, and your hands level can still level up, even though you're technically carrying 2 shields. I did not know
I didn't
that.
know that.
Yeah, because I had Maria attack because she didn't have anything else to do. She's running low on MP. And she totally just punched someone with 2 shields. That's a thing you can do, apparently. And I blew Tactics Lion's mind with this stat, apparently.
Oh, so gross. Got him. I'm stupid for doing this, but I'm not. This shield life. I happen to have one of these guys right here, right freaking here, that'll give me 200. There we go.
Maria is such a dumb character for me now. She's carrying 2 shields, uses almost nothing but magic, and I've got her punching people in the face. So, I guess my headcanon for her now is since she's going to be the high evasion, punchy person who also uses, like, magic, so she's like a... some kind of monk, I guess. I probably need to use fire to kill these things.
Alright, now we just need vanilla level 5. And I'll probably do the water check because it takes 2 seconds, and why not? There's only 2 items in the whole game left. If it's the final magic container, that would be nice. I guess it would be nice. Oh, I didn't even tell you, McLean. Like, so apparently not all the Total Wines sell liquor. Like, some of them just sell wine, and I didn't know that. Yeah,
That's
the one
weird.
I went to. Yeah, the first one I went to. Like, I ended up wasting a good amount of time because I drove to that one that me and you looked at that was closest to us.
Yeah,
Where we were at. Nothing but wine, no liquor.
literally
had a
Total
few-
Wine.
Yeah, literally Total Wine. There it is. All right. And so I was like, well, shit, I knew the one in Kennesaw did, because the one in Kennesaw is the one that my buddy goes to, and he was the one. So then I drove all the way out to Kennesaw, and that one was phenomenal. Like, that had an incredible selection. But, yeah, it was just like, I ended up, like, driving all over half of Atlanta. It was, you know, it takes you 40 minutes to drive 6 miles.
Yeah,
Yeah.
not fun.
I went through a lot of like really kind of cool and pretty residential areas that I didn't know existed, though.
That's cool.
Yeah, so that was interesting. I mean, it was yeah, because I kept going through backwoods. It wasn't a lot of city. It was a lot of residential parts, and it was some like really nice places. Like that was really what kind of took. That was weird, is because it wasn't like other cities I've been into. What kind of took so long with it wasn't the fact that it wasn't that. It's just that it's places that obviously were there before the big city was there.
Right.
You know, by the way the roads were designed, so these real roundabout roads with like no quick way to get anywhere. And one thing I did notice too about Atlanta has a fuck ton of roads that have that go from one lane to 2 lanes, and then immediately back to 1 lane.
Yep.
You literally just have to guess which lane you need to be in.
I mean, I've lived here almost
Yeah.
my entire life, and it pisses me off so much when I'm like, oh, this lane ends, or this lane becomes right turn only. Like, it's so frustrating.
Like literally 2 feet from like it turns 2 lanes for like 2 feet, and then the lane ends. And it was driving me nuts. So I was like, that's what safety ferries for. All these years of driving in Huntsville though really kind of helped, because I wasn't even remotely nonplussed driving in all that traffic. Because I'm pretty sure I had never actually driven in Atlanta before. Like, I've been to Atlanta 100 times, but I don't think I'd ever actually driven.
That's funny. Yeah, it is an adventure.
It was an adventure, yeah.
Yeah,
That's
let's just-
definitely a way to put it.
Oh,
Though it was kind of real. One upside is like I ended up getting home about the same amount of time, but I ended up much further north than I came in. So when I went home, it sent me through a lot of back roads through Rome, and which is cool because I ended up stopping at a store in Rome that it ended up being a really good place to stop that a buddy of mine recommended. But like between Rome and like as I got into Alabama, I went through this. There's a 1-lane road, like, you know, like a whatever you want to call it, 2-lane road the whole way.
Yeah.
But it was one of the most beautiful places I'd ever been. Like, it was these rolling hills with nothing but farmland, and it was just both the Alabama side and the Georgia, and it was just absolutely gorgeous.
Cool.
And I had no idea it existed. You know, I'd like, what was the name? It was I was trying to memorize the town, and I ended up going through this like quaint little small town that was just, it was really cool, and I cannot remember what it was called for the life of me. I tried to memorize it. I could find it pretty quick, and I could remember what the highway was. But yeah, it was this one highway that I stayed on for the most of the time, like Georgia 110 or something like that. And,
My wife actually went to school in Rome, so she probably would know exactly what you're talking about. But I mean,
She probably
there's
would.
so many little, like, you know, one stoplight town kind of places around that. Some of them are really cool. Some of them are really fun to go through.
Yeah, that one was beautiful. Like that was, and it was like, yeah, this like I mean, it was an old school town because it had like a big gazebo in the town square and shit like that.
Yeah.
You know? Like real, like quintessential, old Southern town. I ended up really enjoying the drive back, nonetheless. I was like, man, I'd have to go back there and like take pictures sometime because that was really interesting. Okay, level 5's been a bitch. Which I mean, level 5 is a bitch. Here we go. Here's Fat Boy. So kind of the trick with Guma, remember Big Mace guy?
Yeah, I hate that guy.
Is, well, I've beaten him at really low levels here lately. Like, I got lucky he rolled low HP this time. But kind of the trick is, like, he does this back step. That's when you get fucked. Like, the trick is kind of get him in if you get him in a cycle where he's stepping forward as he attacks, you can hit him and evade every time.
Yeah.
It's when he does that stupid little Michael Jackson moonwalk back step that you end up getting killed. Alright, well, there's the last one of them. Now we can go to the Great Palace. Let's take this attack level up, so I'm not at level 5. Here we go. I feel like if I can come in under 2.5 with this seed, with the way this seed is rolled, that's a pretty damn good time.
Tactics Lion, you've been on here the most of the time. Has my stream on YouTube looked acceptable? You haven't said that it dropped or anything.
He's just being polite. It sucked the whole time.
Yeah, terrible.
Mm-hmm. I used to think that for some reason I'd read something in one of those bad guides when you were a kid, and I used to think that that this wouldn't even open up unless you were in everything in level 8.
I thought is that not a thing that happens? I thought you had to be like magic level 8 or something for it to open up.
Nope, you just gotta have thunder.
Huh, interesting.
But you gotta be in like 6 or 7, I think, to even cast thunder. So like vanilla thunder takes up a fuck ton of MP.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
God, that was a lot of HP.
Alright, so
I'm gonna spare everybody doing it this time, but yeah, Tactics Lion can't resist when he does it. He always has to do the Thundercats theme. Thundercats. Oh! Ah! We're out of breath.
It's so weird because it doesn't show. I guess I don't know how the weapon level was even calculated, because it, like, when you just look at it on the status screen, it doesn't really change anything. I think it's your accuracy %, your accuracy X. I don't know.
Treble could tell you, because for some reason he's a masochist and really enjoys that game, but. Oh yeah, the big bot on him. Yeah, those things are terrible. In the worst way. I got a feeling I'm going way the wrong way here. Man, this just keeps going to the left. Like, I really don't want to up A. Just yet, anyway. But I should have already come to Thunder. Fuck that room. Should have already come to Thunderbird.
You right there, Bobby?
Yeah, a little tired. Didn't do shit today. I had to take a mental health day and just not. I had stuff I needed to do today, but I had to, after this has been such a long week and weekend, I've just had to be social for so much. I had to take a mental health day. I just sat around and watched movies all day.
Sounds
pretty
solid.
nice. Yeah,
I grilled pork tenderloin today, and it was
nice.
very relaxing.
I made some red beans and rice.
All right, so that's the boss. So we'll come back to him.
Okay. Maybe that room over there's not a dead end. That might have been the mistake I made. This is generally a dead end room, but maybe it's the way some of these roll. It doesn't necessarily have to be.
So at least one chest over here.
Nope, it is a dead end room. Shit. So what did I do wrong then? I did obviously I did something wrong. Because that was way too long. That was way too long to not have. Where's the other block? Oh, the second one didn't spawn. Interesting.
Oh, shoot.
That's
I
kind
don't
of
wanna
shit
do
that you got to do both those fairy rooms then just to get to. This will be one of those where I bet Darko Linko was like right after Thunderbird. Oh, I tried the Colonel Taylor last night. I broke it open and I drove to drink something.
Oh yeah, how was it?
I really liked it. It really kind of. I have to do it after it's had time to breathe too, and kind of see because like the neck pour is always one thing.
Right.
It was interesting in that like it was a little harsh at first, like you know, like compared to say drinking Blanton's. Like it had a little, and then after like the second sip though, it started opening up a lot, and you could get kind of the sweetness with it.
Yeah, I remember it being very sweet, but not
It
maybe not
was after
very
a little
sweet,
bit, but it's pretty sweet. But a part of it, I think, is going to be too part of it too. I think is going to be letting it breathe for a little bit because it changes after the neck pour pretty significantly.
Oh, is this turtle gonna kick my ass? This turtle may kick my ass. Let's see if Blizzard works on it.
I may be stuck on that blue vodka. Like that might be one. That might be a gain under. That's a shit place for that to roll.
No, one shot of Blizzard took care of it. Okay, good.
Like you see that shit?
All right, what we get? Teleport tome. Okay.
Gotcha.
Oh, who I want to teach that to? I don't think I want to give that to Maria. I think I'll give that to Farion.
I think the head cannon's actually kind of weird. Like I think I don't think they have any allegiance to Ganon. I think the conceit is that everything in the Great Palace is supposedly like some form of like Link's nightmare.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, Blau or somebody was talking about it the other day. Like that's why like they look kind of similar. That's why like like they're all different versions of enemies from previously in the game.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're like reflections of Link's mind, like enemies that he's fought or something like that. There's some weird conceit to it.
I missed a chest somewhere in here. That's annoying. Where could I have missed a treasure chest? Guess I'll have to come back and look for it.
generally don't get a lot of the treasure chests in that game, so I don't know.
Well, since I have a map that shows me everything, and there is a Chivo for getting all the treasure chests in all of these games, I'm gonna probably try to do it at least once. I'm not usually a Chivo hunter. I don't know if I'm gonna get the hundo, but I kind of want to get like stuff like that. And be like, I did it. I got all the things.
Well, there's like this game is weird because the guide says one thing and then like the accepted canon lore is another. Like the guide said, the instruction guide, which I still think is a mistranslation, says something about this being like 1,000 years after the original Legend of Zelda.
Yeah, that's not true. It's the same link from The Legend of Zelda.
Well, it's not according to the instruction guide.
Oh,
like
interesting.
Yeah, there's a lot of weird things with this game. Like I believe that my headcanon anyways, that's just a translation error. Because you had so much of that. You had so much of the poorly translated stuff in the original in the original NES. The strategy guide. The book, the instruction booklet.
Oh, they won't let you change weapons mid battle. That's a problem.
Yeah, I don't know about the Link when he's 16. Like, I really think a lot of that is just. I think as far as the age stuff is, like, I don't think Link's supposed to be a kid in the original game. Like, I think that's kind of like headcanon-y stuff. People just assume that because Link's young in other Zelda games, and I really think that's just like one of those things that kind of came over time. Like Zelda, yeah, I mean, we could spend all day talking about the weird pseudo-canon with Zelda, but
I don't know what the hell fog is supposed to do, but it didn't do anything. I am out of ways to hurt this guy well. Probably throw this fire tome at him and see what happens.
Let's do this. This has been the longest, like, This has been the longest way to Thunderbird I've ever experienced.
God, I'm just not able to damage this guy with this shit.
Right. Oh, what the hell? Why did it make me quit walking? Bitch.
This kind of sucks.
Yeah, you should be trying to play this Great Palace if you really want to talk about sucking. Like this one's balls. I mean, the only upside is that Link should be like literally right after Thunderbird, but
I think that the game expected him to be dual wielding weapons because he was taking like no damage from weapons, and I had like 3 shots of thunder that I hit him with, and it wasn't enough to kill him, so it took forever to kill him. But he's dead
makes
now.
sense. This is a dead end room too, isn't it?
Cool. Got my mithril. Let's go bring this back to Yosef.
Huh. All right. You'll set.
So if I remember correctly, oops, what I used to do a lot of was when somebody stopped seeming to gain weapon levels, I would just start using magic. So all of my guys had like decent amounts of weapons and magic by the end of the game because I would just get bored. Like, okay, I'm tired of stabbing. Now we're gonna burn people for a little while.
Right, tired of stabberation. Yeah, fire's the only attack spell I ever use. Still haven't found Thunderbird, McLean. Like, this is supposed to be short and Great Palace.
Probably is short if you go the right way. You just probably went like
No,
in a
there's only
crazy-
one way to go. It's completely linear.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Like, I mean, the other ways I've gone, have all been dead ends.
I don't know where this other treasure chest could be. Allegedly, one more treasure chest somewhere in this dungeon.
And then whoever decided that you can't block those fireballs just needs to be dragged out in the street and shot.
Oh, the frickin' snake creatures that shoot fireballs now instead of rocks.
Yeah, I know, but Zeldapedia is not right. that stuff's all fan canon. Like, I mean, it's not. It's much murkier. The actual like in-game content's much murkier than that. Because it depends on what you're taking as it. Because, like I said, that's not what the instruction book to the game says, which I believe is also mistranslation. But I don't buy that Link's supposed to be like a 12-year-old in Zelda 1. So,
I mean, he's also like a weird Hylian elf person, so who knows?
that's also only in Final Fantasy. That's all. The Hylian stuff comes from Zelda 3.
Hmm?
Yeah, the Hylian stuff's all from Zelda 3.
Well, I know, but he was always depicted as having elf ears. They used to call him an elf boy. Like, that's what everyone called him, was an elf.
Well, yeah, but so did Zelda. But as far as like the whole Hylian race thing was a pure Zelda 3 thing. I don't know. I'm about to call this one.
Just tired of looking for Dark Link.
Yeah, I mean, well, no, I'm not. I'm tired of looking for. I'm tired of looking for Thunderbird.
Well, Thunderbird first, yes.
Yeah, This is supposed to be short and Great Palace. I should have found Thunderbird a long time ago. But, I mean, you just have to see it, McLean. Yeah, no, I don't buy that. That's what they meant. Like, I mean, even if they do, they can say what Miyamoto or whoever can say what they want. But I don't buy that. I don't buy that Link's supposed to be a 10-year-old in Zelda 1.
I mean, the only reason I buy it is because anime just has dumb ages all the time, so.
Anime has a weird definition of what middle school is, too.
Well, I think that's partly because Japanese school systems are designed differently.
Well, they do high school for 3 years. Like ninth grade's not what we'd call ninth grade's not part of high school. Like, I mean, if you played a Persona game, you'd get the basic gist of how Japanese school system works. But
I played Persona 3 and never finished it. I liked it, but I also kind of hated it.
you if you wanted to pick another one up, play 4 or 5. Particular 4 is probably. I have the most affection for 3, but 4 is much better. Like just as an overall game.
I really enjoy the setting. I really enjoy the Japanese high school and
Yeah.
slice of life combined with RPG. I just don't like the RPG mechanics. I don't like combining personas. I don't like the weird.
It's a lot better in 4. Like all of that stuff is better with every game that goes on.
Yeah.
Much less obtuse.
I may try it someday. There's just so many games.
4's on Steam. Like you get bored one day, just give it a shot. I
Yeah.
mean, 4's got one of the best stories of any video game I've ever played.
Still can't figure out where this one treasure box I apparently missed in this dungeon is.
Just saying, if there was anything you liked about 3 and the mechanics were just a little too much for you, then I think you'd like 4.
I've heard that before, and I'll probably will try it someday. I actually need to double check. It may be one of those things where I grabbed it on sale and never actually played it, because you know how that
I've got
goes.
it. Yeah, I've got it too. Oh, damn it. I used fairy in the wrong spot. My big problem is that I just don't really have time to play games that I don't stream, and I wouldn't stream Persona. That's just a very, like, that series in general is a very personal one for me.
Yeah.
So it's not something I'd really be comfortable, I think, playing online. Plus, I use like 3 guides when I play it, and it just doesn't translate well.
Maybe I'll come back here, because there's that weird crystal thing. Maybe I come back here to get something. That sounds right. I'm about to be able to upgrade all of my equipment, which is fun. Yeah, there's this weird crystal thing.
Right. I mean, the Japanese do an odd thing with ages. That's for sure. Like But yeah, I've never really bought that he's that one. I think people have always, because of that, they've always assumed that the characters are supposed to be younger than they really are. I mean, now Ocarina accepted, because Ocarina, he's pretty clearly of a, they're both pretty clearly kids.
I think, does it
early
not
on.
say explicitly he's 10 and 17, or is it just that he was asleep for 7 years?
I have no idea. If it says it explicitly, then I don't know about it.
I know it says somewhere in the text that he'd been asleep for 7 years between kid and adult, but I don't remember
Right.
if it says anywhere like what age that was. I gotta go to the other side of these mountains.
Okay, the thing's super speeded on me, but I didn't miss much. I wish I could figure out what causes it to do that.
Yeah, that is
'Cause
weird.
I just don't like the way I just don't like the way FCEUX works.
I have lots of weird slowdown and hiccups with FCEUX.
I've tried it, and a lot of the things I needed to do, it doesn't do well. Like, I have trouble with it, like, sizing the window properly, and
Yeah.
I have to, it's one of those, like, I have to shut it off every time. You have to completely shut it off every time that I play, that I get off the computer. And that gets on my nerves. I mean, I do that with SNES, but we don't, with SES 9X, but we don't play SNES as much, so it's not as big a deal.
Yeah. Oh, I have antidotes. Alright, let's go to sleep. Oh, I forgot to Oh wait, no, I was out of MP. That's why I didn't use cure.
Okay, that goes to a dead end.
All right, let's go talk to Yosef.
Yosef.
Get that Mithril back to Altair. Oh, okay, so he's happy. He's just like, whatever, you did the thing.
Ugh.
All right, let's get that Mithril back to Altair.
Mithril.
All right, I want to start grinding up some other things. You guys need to get some MP, so start carrying your weight.
An idea, like if I can ever figure out how to get back to it, of one thing I can try, because it's screwed me in the past. If I can figure out where that room was. I'm kind of coming through this backwards at the moment. Where was this? I think maybe here. Those drop rooms, at least one of them, weirdly enough, oh, that was a dead end, wasn't it? Yeah.
Cool, I got some more MP.
One of those in vanilla is a dead end if you walk all the way across it, but in this one isn't. And that might be what's messing me up.
I'm going the wrong way. Tactics line, I found... So one of the things I really liked with playing like Dawn of Souls is I would totally just zone out and just run around killing stuff and seeing how stuff leveled up. I think that it levels up fast enough. Like, you really only need... Level 8 is really about as far as you need anything to ever be in this game. Like, I think the max is 16, but I'm pretty sure level 8's about as high as you really need anything to be any good.
For the most part, yeah. I mean, you kind of get... Level 10 is the... Level 10 will do just about anything. You kind of get diminishing returns after that.
Yeah.
Like, level 10 for the instant death spells, like, basically anything you can't teleport, you can frog, but you can't teleport undead. And you need it like at least level 10 to be able to do most of what you need to do with those two spells.
The problem with leveling up teleport is eventually I'm going to need it to escape a dungeon. Not going to be able to use it because it's going to be too much MP.
It never uses, I think, but 10 MP.
Well, it uses whatever the level is, but MP levels pretty slowly unless you're like a dedicated mage.
Oh no, you can min-max your MP really quickly. You just all you do is just run yourself out of your MP, save, run yourself out of your MP, save, and once you do it just a handful of times, all you need is 100.
Auto battle.
You need up to 100 MP. Huh?
Auto battle is helping quite a bit because I'm just auto battling right now with everyone using magic.
Right.
Since I've pretty much maxed out their weapons for this point in the game, as near as I can tell.
Right.
I'm gonna go buy new weapons and Mithril, and then I'll start using those again. Now, this is how I played when I did the solo run. Is I basically just alternated between physically attacking and being a mage, and played it kind of like Dragon Quest, like some weird parallel Dragon Quest 2 where you still were a solo guy.
Right.
I don't actually need to do anything in this town. I'll just save here. Then Minwoo
Ugh.
comes here and smacks a guy with his mace instead of letting my guys who are actually going to stick around level up. Thanks, Minwoo.
I mean, all he is there to help.
Yeah, I know. I should probably have him just defend. But I just want to help.
I just want to help.
Nope, fire level 4.
Hi there, guys. I'm Minwoo. I just want to help.
Alright, so let's bring... I forget if I need to talk to Hilda or if I just bring this straight to the...
Cannot know. Alright. Now I gotta remember how to get to... What I gotta do is remember how to get to that one, because I think I know what to do. And that's a big think. Ugh.
Keep going to the wrong room. Look, Hilda, I got a thing. Praise me.
Praise the sun. Nope. So that one you gotta go down. Lesson learned. Okay, so let's go this way. See what's... Okay, that's a dead end. Oh, and I forgot about that motherfucker.
Alright, so basically, I get my Mithril. I go try to beat up the Dreadnought. That's basically what I do now.
Okay, nope, that one's a dead end.
Oh yeah, no, I've totally played Link Between Worlds. It's a great game.
I haven't.
Oh, it's great. I wish they would port it to something other than the 3DS, because I don't actually like playing on the 3DS that much. I find it uncomfortable. But other than that, it's a great game. So this guy's going to make all kinds of good stuff.
See, that is actually the only reason that I would potentially buy like one of those Stream Deck things, is to play stuff like Time Waster games like Stardew Valley or whatever. Like play it on because I don't really have time to play that on something like this. Or like people that play like Factorio and stuff. Like I could get into something like that if I could play it like not sitting here, like just while I'm doing other things.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's one of the I mean, I would probably just play these Final Fantasy games over and over and over again too. Like I could just totally see zoning out on the couch playing Final Fantasy 4, you know? Because I know I can do that because I've done that in the GBA and I did it on the DS. Alright, so I'm going to grab a Mithril Sword.
Schwad.
And a Mithril Sphere. And... I guess I grab a Mithril Knife. And a Mithril Mace. Why not? I'll just grab the whole damn kit and caboodle. Alright, what else you got for me? So is there Mithril Armor to be bought now?
I always have golden armor at this point, so...
Oh, interesting, because I actually accidentally ran to a different town and got silver cuirasses. So Mithril armor is as strong as the silver that two of my dudes are already wearing. Whoops.
Which is a little redundant, that Mithril and silver.
Alright, so I need 4 of these. 3 of these. Oh, that's all I can buy right now. Fair enough.
I'm trying to find the damn... Well, the experience don't mean anything to me at this point, because, I mean, I'm just constantly gaming over. Like, there's one particular screen I'm looking for that I think I made a mistake on. And it's one that's fucked me in the past. Because I'm in an infinite loop here. Like, there's no question on that I'm in an infinite loop. The only screen I can think that might break it, though... I'm hearing feedback from something.
Uh-oh.
I don't know if it's mine or yours.
I'm not hearing anything.
Now it's done. Yeah, now it's gone. Weird. Weird. Yeah, I'm about this just takes so hatefully long. It's getting late, so I'm about ready to call it for the night.
You still haven't found Thunderbird?
No, still haven't. Like
Oh
you
my
just
God.
you need to watch this VOD and see this great palace. Like it's insane. I think I know where he is, but I'm not going to be able to beat him on the first go. So I'm going to have to figure out how to get back to it.
Oh, I did not equip my Mithril Sword and Mithril Spear. Guy has much better.
Damn it, didn't mean to do that. Here. This is where I think I screwed up. There's got to be a faster way to get to right here, though. Because everywhere else is just dead-ended. Oh, yeah. That is more the authentic one.
Alright, so we're gonna start leveling up.
Here he is. I finally
Sure.
found... That was how you found him. Okay. Wouldn't have thought that.
I can totally use Sid to just fly wherever I want, but I might not do that. I don't know. We'll see. I do want to get some more magic, though. Oh, I can't get more magic. Let's sell some stuff.
Okay, I had just enough to cast it. Got him. He does have something vaguely. Yeah, I don't know where the whole concept of Thunderbird came from.
Yeah, I'm not really sure. It does kind of seem a left field. It was like, it kind of feels like someone just was like, I'm going to design a cool monster.
I mean, it does require you to full clear the game. I mean, that was, you know, like there's not a whole lot of game. I mean, here's Dark Link. I wonder if I can kill him. We're just gonna have to not take chances. Oh. And hope he doesn't jump on me too many times. Like that. I can get back to him, it's just gonna be a bitch.
Alright, we're just gonna walk our happy butts over to the other side of the world.
There we go. Did it.
GG.
That was like... You should see that Dark Link fight, man. That was the skin of my teeth. One more hit and I'm dead. Like, I could only take 2 hits. Like, I had no health, no magic, nothing. Ugh. I did at least one of these item rando seeds where I didn't up A. I did at least one of them on a 1 credit clear where I never gamed over, never got a game over.
That's cool.
Yeah. I don't know. This one, a lot of these are community sprites, Tactics Lions, so I don't know. You'd have to ask in the Discord. I really don't know. I think that one's Glitch Witch, but I don't know what they would have chosen for her. For her Zelda. Like, for Yoshi, it's Birdo. Alright, well, let's pour the rest of this Maker's Mark. And then I'm going to get off here for the night.
Alright.
I needed to finish off this FAE 01, the 2021 limited release. As far as I know, the second one hadn't come out yet. I'm really eager to try it. It's supposed to be not as sweet as this one. It's supposed to be like a more they say it's more focused on the texture.
Interesting.
Yeah, here, let me get it while I'm waiting. I'll read the back over to you. So, the first release, FA01, is fruit forward, with more focus on barrel extractors. The second release, FAE02, is texture focused to really highlight the Maker's Mark mouthfeel. It's round, creamy, and mouth coating. Which makes me think it may be more like Double Oak. You know how Double Oak has a more oily texture to it?
Yeah, kind of does. Definitely kind of has that feeling to it.
So I bet it's something like that. It was 26 total guess. All right. Well, I am going to get off here. Thanks for hanging out, McLean.
Yeah, no problem, man. I'm going to call it a night here in a few minutes, too.
Yeah, I would raid you, but Tactics Lion's in both, and he's the only one. Well, I can't raid you. You can, but yeah. Tactics Lion's the only one
you could,
in it.
You could link to me, I guess, but yeah. I'm about to call it a night, too. I appreciate it, though.
Hey,
Mostly just wanting to see how this records, and it seems like, so I've been streaming for a couple hours, and it seems like everything's been smooth. I'm going to go back and look at it here in a minute to see how it looks, but sounds like everything's gone pretty good, so.
Yeah.
Hoping for a smooth run on Wednesday if we do this.
So I think I know what I'm gonna do, but if I do what I think I'm gonna do, it's gonna be a food.nes, and y'all aren't gonna know till we start what it is. So
that's fine. I'm always down for.
I will promise it's not Ninja Gaiden. Okay, I will promise you that one. That's the only thing I'll promise.
Sounds like a plan.
Yeah, I think I know what I'm gonna do though. So we'll do that one and see how it goes.
Sounds good. All right, Tactics Line. I'm gonna call it a night. Thanks for hanging out, man, and helping with this little stress test. I'll see you later, man. Good night, folks.